Arthur Curtis is exactly what you think of when you think of the normal man. He has a great job and an amazing wife waiting at home for him. But what happens when he takes the phrase, living in your own world, to a whole nother place? A place in the Twilight Zone. Today is Tuesday, so I am talking about another Twilight Zone episode. Today's episode is called A World of Difference. We open with Arthur Curtis living a completely normal day. He's a businessman talking with his secretary and planning a vacation with his wife, but then suddenly someone yells, "Cut!" He looks around to find himself on a film set. It's a set completely of his office, and the crew tells him that he is actually Gerald Regan playing Arthur Curtis in a movie called The Private World of Arthur Curtis. He insists that he is Arthur Curtis. He tries calling his house, but the operator says that there's no phone there. There's no phone number. He's trying to find his real wife, but he can't. He, as Gerald Regan, has an ex-wife that completely hates him. By the end of the episode, he seems like he's just gonna give up. But then all of a sudden, he's back in his office, and he is Arthur Curtis again. And then we cut to the production team saying that they canceled the movie The Private World of Arthur Curtis. This is actually a fear of mine as a kid, from a different Twilight Zone episode. Like waking up and people don't remember you, or people are trying to tell you that you're somebody that you aren't. It's been a fear of mine from this show. I feel like this is one of the best revisited themes in the Twilight Zone. What is reality? Like I said, this was a fear of mine as a child from seeing the show. Am I still me if everybody is telling me that I'm something different? Honestly, something that I've talked about in therapy. I feel like this is something that could still really work today, especially with social media, because we see these people with perfectly curated lives, and to everybody that's who they are. We don't necessarily know the darker side of them, the side that the Twilight Zone portrayed as Gerald Regan, the actor. So is everybody what they portray on social media, if that's how most of the world views them? So did Arthur Curtis live in a reality where he actually was a businessman named Arthur Curtis? Or was he Gerald Regan that took becoming a character a little too far? Let me know what you think in the comments. A little behind the scenes for you, this is all I have for this episode, is the living room set from this episode was actually used in the episode Elegy. Arthur Curtis found himself caught between what is reality and what is fiction, between what he remembers and what he is said to be. But what are we really if others don't share our reality? We could be in the Twilight Zone. Thank you for listening to me blab about something super old that I still love. If you want to hear more Twilight Zone episode discussions, subscribe. It keeps me rooted in my reality. Next week, I'm talking about an episode that has come up in multiple other discussions. It's called Long Live Walter Jameson. Walter Jameson might have a secret for why he hasn't aged in 12 years. Is that secret the Twilight Zone? We'll see.